Hey guys, we are going to attempt this video. In case you cannot tell, I am not 100% better. Actually, I feel a lot better, but my voice does not feel a lot better. So I had to go to town. I couldn't send people to town because I needed to do some banking and I needed to be the one to do the banking itself. But I got my grocery shopping order behind me. If you have not been here before, I am a honky mommy bear to many. Honky, I don't know, whatever. I feel like I sound like a goose. Anyway, I am mama bear to many. I am mom to 14 children. 12 of my children still live here at home. And it looks like I actually bought plants, but no, we homestead as well. Those are the plants. I'm going to share with you my bi-weekly grocery haul. So I do a massive once a month grocery haul. My budget for that for my whole month is $1,400. That would be $100 per person per month. So I had $200 to spend at this time. So what I am basically buying is fresh fruits and vegetables, and that is only for my food. My household items are separate. I only have $1,400 for my food, so you guys understand what it's getting spent on. Toilet paper and that type of stuff is actually considered my household budget, and I budget that separate than food. I do that just so I have a better idea of what I'm spending on what. So I'm going to show you what we got today. I don't know if I shared this with you guys before. This was actually I did not buy these, but anyone who's following the gardening type stuff that I'm doing, I got these elderberries. I just cut the sticks from like my elderberry bushes and I put them in water and I change the water out every day. And they started to grow these little things and I put them in there and they're starting to come up. It's so exciting. Anyway, gardening, other things to do. Okay, so what I got was some bananas. I was going to get more bananas, but they didn't have a lot of bananas, honestly. And we were trying to stay in budget, so I got that many. I still have over here, that's how many apples we have left in those 2 bananas on the bottom. That's what we have left for fruit. I did get, because everyone's sick, this ended up getting opened at lunch. But I did end up getting 4 of these bags of mandarins. Hopefully get some extra vitamin C and knock this thing right out of the park. All right, so I got 4 bags of mandarins, 3 pounds each. I got 4 cantaloupes. I got the bananas. We got 2 celeries, organic, 2 organic, romaine hearts. And then I got 3 of these cucumbers. We have been peeling cucumbers. And then I got 4 of these Brussels sprouts. Sweet Pea really likes those. So I'll probably do that as like a thing for her. Well, for everyone, but she really likes that, so it'll be something that she definitely would be eating. I got 2 bags of the broccoli cuts. I don't know why they do not have the big bags, and so I was like, I don't know, how many do I want? Because I had written that I wanted 2 big bags of broccoli, but I think that I just got 2. I think I'm going to make maybe a cream of broccoli soup because my throat was hurting, and I was like, oh, soup sounds good. And then we got some kiwis, some spinach mix, and then it was actually cheaper to get the sweet potatoes like this because 3 pounds of sweet potatoes was $1.98, where sweet potatoes by the pound was $1. So I ended up getting 2 bags of those that way. We got 5 18 packs of eggs. Yes, I am going to be so thankful once we get that chicken coop all set up, and next year we have a lot more eggs for our household. We're hoping to have 50 birds next year. We needed garlic. I ran out of garlic completely. You guys have seen I did all my garlic and I put whatever in the freezer and I used my last container. So I ended up just grabbing a couple things of the garlic there, and then 2 big containers of sour cream. I think we're going to be doing a taco day, and then I'll do taco soup after because that's like a freezer meal type thing. I really don't feel like cooking too much, so we're just pulling freezer meals out and warming them up, to be honest with you. But we have those freezer meals. And I was eating macaroni salad. I did put it onto a lid, and then this was my fork here. So if people want macaroni salad, I didn't contaminate it with my fork. So, yes, let me talk. Sorry, I was trying not to cough, so it took me a minute. So here we are going to, we used cedar siding. So that right there was all the food included in the thing. So I spent $160. So I still actually have $40. So if I need to grab something later on, I would be able to do that because I'm under budget still. So I feel good with that. Although I felt kind of just like spacey because I don't have a particular plan on what I'm doing this week. It's more like, let's just pull things out of the freezer and add some fruits and vegetables and salad on the side because we want to get healthy, basically. So that was basically my grand plan of things. And people are on all different levels on how they feel. So some people got like a head cold, and then some people get like a stomach bug. So it has looked totally different. Sometimes people just wanted to have like an apple and peanut butter for supper. You guys know, if you've been there, like, you know what it's like to have a bunch of sick kids. So I wanted to just make sure that we had the fresh fruits and vegetables to be able to just grab something and be like, here you go, you know. So that was basically my goal. I do have all these eggs that I bought, and I had a thought for what I was going to use them for. We shall see if that works or doesn't work. I don't know if I'm going to have enough energy, and we have lots to do in the high tunnel, as well as finishing up the chicken coop, which I'm going to show you the things that I did get for the chicken coop as well here. But I don't know. I was thinking on like prepping some like egg breakfast things, because I'd like to try to get some breakfast things prepped, but I think that that might actually be like next week or the week after. So that $40 that I have might just come in handy for that, because I might need to buy some more eggs. We are getting about, I don't know, like 8 to 10 eggs a day. We don't have that many chickens. I think we have like a dozen chickens, maybe 15, something like that. So yeah, I will show you what I got. Okay, so it was recommended that we put some sort of paint on. Basically, you could have, you could either seal it like that, or you could do like a color. I decided that I would do a red. I really like barn red. It's just like a color that I really enjoy anyway. So I did the barn red, and then I'm going to spray paint the doors this, I don't know if you can tell, it's like a dark brown. It's not black, it's dark brown, because this will go on metal, and it's a metal door. So we'll spray paint that old door that we have with the brown. And then I was going to buy, somebody had recommended to buy, like, you know, the spray-in liners for the back of a truck. Well, somebody said you could do that on a chicken floor, and I was like, oh, that might be a good idea. I don't know, it was just really kind of expensive. So what I thought that I would do is I would just put this wood sealer on the floor. We're gonna have like hay and straw and that type of stuff. I am just trying to prolong the life of the wood that's on the floor for a little bit. I'm not trying to make it last forever. Things are gonna need to get repaired and blah, 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 blah. But I thought maybe we could do some of this on the floor and see how it goes. And if we have some left over, I would not be opposed to like doing a deck or something like that, because everything around here needs help. Anyway, so we got those. That was all from Walmart. And then we went to a store the other day called Martin's, and we had gotten one of these. And we have this issue with our front door that the inside thing, like the inside that goes like inside in between the two doors, is never like long enough. Like it doesn't go all the way in. It's like back like this, and then they don't hit correctly. So we have had such a hard time finding a handle that would actually fit and work correctly. Well, we bought one of these and I was like, I'm going to buy it. We're going to try it on the front door. And if it doesn't work on the front door, then I'm going to use that on the chicken coop. That was my idea. So we tried it and it has like an expandable one here. And we've gone through like 4 or 5 of them. You guys should know if you've been here a while, we go through a lot of door handles. Anyway, yes, this is a bed and bath one. I'm completely okay with that. We have a deadbolt on our door and we also have another locking type system on our doors. So I'm not really worried about that. I just needed something that was going to work so I didn't have to permanently keep the deadbolt in because it wasn't latching properly. So we got 2 of these as backup because at that price, I figured I would just grab 2 of these as backup and maybe that would be a year's worth of door handles for our family. So that is what we got. I'm excited about all that green stuff though because that's my real grocery store back there. And over here, I have some over there. I gotta check on some of that stuff too. I honestly have been pretty much just hanging out on the couch for days. And then I realized today I was going to have to leave and I was like, I don't want to. But that's okay. I did leave. I got things done. It feels good to get things done. And I also had to get like animal feed and that type of stuff. So that was really good that all that got done. Did it fairly quickly, but I feel good with the groceries. I think it'll be okay. I don't really know what I'm doing for menu planning and that type of stuff, but what do you guys do when you guys are sick? Do you just kind of wing it? We kind of end up doing like freezer meals, and then like occasionally, like if I'm like, oh, like my throat's sore or whatever, I might be like, okay, I'm gonna just dump some of my home canned goods, make a big batch of chicken and rice soup. I'll do that, or beef stew or something that I've home canned and just make like a big pot of soup and then we'll just eat on that. Whoever feels good enough to eat on that would eat on that for a couple days. Maybe somebody who felt well enough would like make some bread to go with whatever. So we just kind of rotate through that. If you feel good enough to do something, then that's great and please help. And if you don't, then, you know, rest and, you know, get better. So that is what we have been doing. Yeah, so I think that we're in budget, which is exciting, but I'm a little apprehensive about that because I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm sure that it'll be fine. But we are in budget and I have $40, so I may end up doing just if I do that like prep breakfast type day, I might just go and buy like eggs just for that or something. I don't know, we'll see. So what are y'all's plans? How is everyone else feeling? I've seen a lot of people being like sick lately. So how are you guys feeling? If there's a way that I can be praying for you, please let me know down in the comments below, because we need to be a community that we can pull together and be praying for one another as well, especially during these hard times. So I hope you all have a blessed day and I will see you soon, hopefully with a voice back.